Oil prices slipped on Tuesday as bulls failed to sustain momentum. The Russian ruble is expected to trade below the level of 73.50 against the US dollar if the external political background remains stable. At the moment, the energy market looks rather steady, but still tends to the downside. In the day trade, oil quotes moved slightly up. Notably, in the course of the recent sessions, oil has not significantly changed its trajectory. Brent futures contracts with the nearest expiration added 0.11% to trade at $45.24 per barrel. North American crude WTI was showing different dynamics. It was balancing up and down to finally settle at $42.84 per barrel. Later on, both benchmarks slipped to negative territory. Currently, investors continue to evaluate reports from the OPEC+. According to estimates, the compliance rate with oil output cuts is seen at around 97%. This means that the agreement has met expectations of market participants. What's more, crude inventories and oil output in the US keep declining. Thanks to these factors, Brent managed to hold firmly near $45 per barrel. So the OPEC may now consider easing the output cuts. To continue its uptrend, oil will need new strong drivers. Thus, more stimulus measures to support the economy and increasing demand for fuel can prompt further rise in oil quotes. If these positive factors persist, Brent has every chance to hit $50 per barrel by the end of the year. Additional support came from news that China plans to ship in large volumes of crude from the US. This is a clear signal that the Chinese economy is on track to recovery and needs more fuel now. In the long term, this could be a strong positive factor for crude prices. Today, traders will focus on weekly inventories data from the American Petroleum Institute. The report, together with the situation on US exchange, will set the tone for the next session on Wednesday. Yesterday, the Russian currency lost more than 1% against the US dollar. Now the ruble has won back its early losses. So in the mid-session, the dollar-ruble pair settled at 73 rubles 18 kopecks per dollar. Market participants associate the sell-off in ruble with the rising tensions between Beijing and Washington. Besides, the instability of the geopolitical situation in Belarus puts additional pressure on the ruble. With this background and low-risk appetite, the dollar-ruble pair is likely to stay trading in the range between 72.70 and 74 points. The pair may also break through the upper boundary of the channel. Today, the US dollar has reached new lows against its major rivals due to a drop in Treasury yields and weak economic data. In addition, the stalemate in the US fiscal policy adds more pressure on the American currency. At the same time, the Federal Reserve will release the minutes of its regular meeting on Wednesday. Any hint at further monetary easing will spur the demand in the US dollar. In this case, the dollar-ruble pair may head for the level of 74 points. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.